Hal Gill, your host. And what's going on now? It appears an Iranian themed demonstration at Farragut Square. You never know what you're going to run into in DC, particularly now. We have this concentration of folks coming together. I just got the red light. I don't have it. Got it now. So you don't know what's going to be here yet, but I can imagine. This is a demonstration at Farragut Square. My destination is the White House, as there's an Amnesty International USA conference going on at the same time as whatever is going on over here. And find relief from stress, apparently, is being advertised. The passing show just brings you who, what, when, and where here in Washington, D.C. The security lined up around the speakers. Given that the Iranian flag there has a sword-bearing lion against the sun, I guess this is a pro-United States intervention exhibit. Donald Trump, it's like Pahlavi image there, I think. Folks wrapped in Iranian flags. These are the expats. All eyes on Iran. I like the music. It's a little loud. Let's see what's going to happen now. Raise the Pahlavi. Yeah, there it is. How do you not speak the language? So no idea what actually is happening there. See. I've got about an hour before I need to be back at the hotel. Presumably the National Park Service has approved this. It gives you a sense of the size. I'd say we've probably got somewhere around 100 to 200 people gathered together in Farragut Square. A lot of Iranian flags, a lot of American flags, very pro-intervention, it appears. Passing show doesn't take many sides. We are anti-war generally. Negotiated settlement preferred. Looks like Bombay Club is gone. Or is it? Hard to tell. Retail space release next door anyway. No, probably it's not gone. Whatever it was next to it is gone. Was the Farragut Travel something or other? And there's a space next to that. Coming up on the Hayes Adams. And Chamber of Commerce of the United States of America. La vie is no more. It's released. Had been French cuisine there all shuttered. But this is the way of the world anymore. Every choice we make creates the world that we're leaving to our children and remind us. And we should think about the ripple effects, as this art here reminds us. Maybe goes mirror, stainless steel, and LED. Ripple effect, its geometric shape and expanding patterns are inspired by water and energy. Its mirrored surface captures the interplay of light and reflection. Moments of awareness can expand outwards. The bus was going down this way, but unclear. Doesn't look like you can get close to the Lafayette Square at this point. Big tent around it. My fellow amnestyites were supposed to be coming down here in a bus for some action, but they may have gone around to the front. Find out. We're going to circle around as best we can. We may need to take 15th Street, see if we can locate them, and then we'll make our way back up to the Mayflower Hotel. Beautiful day in Washington, D.C. Sunny, clear. Peaceful demonstration. Here we have a Stop the War on Iran. In contrast, large Palestinian flag being flown, it appears. So, pro-war in Farragut North, somewhat smaller than the no-war marchers that appear to be in force here. This machine runs on love. All right. Good to see. Yeah. Perfect. I hear some sort of voices. Some people filming. And I really want you to look in your eyes. Maybe we'll U.S. war in the Middle East. Cheers. And we don't care. We're not trying to play the box for you. Except for those protectors of the case. Well, either got a huge jump. Hey, I saw one. It's our day. I just literally right up the country. Here the Iranians songs. There we go. Like the news. That's right. Good pink. I figure in action. All right. Yeah, I think it's. Remember Iraq? No more wars based on lies. Party for Socialism and Liberalism in the way there. Jews worldwide say we condemn Israel's war on Iran. There we go. 77 years of tragic bloodshed. I was locked up by traffic, so I just got here. The bus from Amnesty should be down here now. We got some National Guard on maneuvers. Document their presence here, their service. Taking up position in front of historic St. John's, stjohns-dc.org. Just can't walk up 16th Street, so just walk around here. All right. Coming down this way towards 15th Street, I think the bus transporting Amnesty folks are going to be down here. It's pro-Iranian war folks out there too. It looks like this is blocked off nicely, so you can walk out in the middle, photographing back towards the cluster in line with the White House there. Got all Palestine. Jews worldwide are condemning it. Other folks, like me, as ordinary citizens taking in the passing show. So, anybody commenting? Let's see, we've got Heidi Blake Oray, the Reverend Not Knower, Matterist Books, Paul K., Ronald Stein, Stephen Carey have joined. Thank you for being a part of this and documenting the passing show, who, what, when, and where here in Washington, D.C. this March the 7th, 2026. 4 years since passing and the funeral of Evelyn Bush, my mother-in-law. We live out our lives, you know. Everybody does the best they can with what they have. I'm again looking for the Amnesty folks who are boarding a bus as I left the Mayflower saying, hey, we don't need that. Another barge going up this way, it looks like. Again, pro-Iranian. Yeah, pro-war protesters making their way. Let's see, yeah. Quite a few different folks, the United States Park Police responsible for security. Folks on that side, folks on this side. They're loud there. They got the volume compared to the protesters up closer to the White House who are against the war. No new. Bloodshed in the Middle East. On it goes. It's really too small. Let's say we're looking at under 1,000 people cutting up here in DC for the events. And again, I'm out here sort of scanning about for the Amnesty International presence that were on their way down earlier. And we got plenty of power, so we'll just keep on walking. I'm going to circle the White House compound, go down 15th Street. I think I could probably make it through there, loop back in front, see if the Amnesty folks landed here or not. I don't know if they got a permit or not. They're part in this. Again, you got an Iranian flag there showing the lion and sun, the old imperial flag, the days before the Shah, I believe. Or the days when the Shah was in power. It's probably more like it. Anybody have any questions? Anyone want to make any observations? Feel free. Warmly's Hotel side here, coming around. And I hear more voices and music. There are mixed feelings about this. I think it's no doubt that the Iranian regime did a lot of damage over the years to the Iranian people, both the Shah's government and the Ayatollahs. Things are different. Let's continue. 347. In pretty good shape. Gonna get some good steps in. There we go. Thank you, Mr. President. Says musician he's setting up here. Pro-war. The passing show doesn't take sides generally, but we would prefer people not be killed. Negotiated settlement is preferred. It was good to hear that the president of Iran was committing to not continuing attacks on its neighbors unless they are attacked. It seems that there has been a practice of some degree of restraint on targeting not completely indiscriminate action. That is loud. Nowhere to go there, right? This is the American Dream Experience Wilkins Center for Advancing the American Dream. Never been in there. Across the way, the old Ebbett Grill. Down the block. Secret Service on duty, protecting the grounds around the work going on in the ballroom by the White House, which can be seen in the distance. Here we have the Treasury. Albert Gallatin monument standing in front of the Treasury. Do we have anybody commenting? Roger Scott is joined. Welcome. This is the passing show. A little bit of Harrowings Live with Hal Gill, your host. Little who, what, when, and where. Not any particular rhyme or reason to this other than I wanted to circle the White House and see what kind of protests and actions were happening. And action is supposed to be happening down somewhere around here with my colleagues from the Amnesty International USA annual general meeting happening this weekend at the Mayflower Hotel. As I've said, famous in song and story. We are passing the colonnade of the U.S. Treasury. You can see those columns in a row. I suck at fantasy football is the banner being rolled down the street there. Another Iranian flag. It looks like, I don't know. I don't know exactly where this action by the White House is supposed to be happening, but I'm going to go down here. I think that maybe it might be, but I was just a little early. They were rounding up folks to board the bus, and I decided not to ride the bus because it's not that far. Walking's better. There's Hotel Washington across the way. Hamilton Live up the block. I'll be there next Saturday for All You Need Is George. After George Harrison, a little band of musicians will be holding forth. I think Pete Lavazzoli will be there on drums, if I'm not mistaken. Reed Mathis, probably on guitar and vocals, possibly on bass. We'll find out. Got to look at what the lineup actually is. Sue Foley's playing on May 11th at the Hamilton Live, and I might spring myself for a ticket for that because I like her. And she was a good performer. Better than most. And I do like to support women artists in particular. It's one of my things, I like to make sure that the women in the world get a microphone as much as the men of the world, if not more so. And we gotta listen to all the different voices out there. I do a podcast here beyond this, just walking along and observing the passing show, see the who, what, when, and where of it all. Every one of us has an opportunity to be the change we want to see in the world. And I'm really hoping that all of us will try to do our best to make this world a better place and the one in which we live. Can't go that way. Oh well. Keep on south here along 14th, 15th Street, let's say. Get back over here towards the Willard Hotel. That's where we get the name Lobbyist. It was in the lobby of the Willard where Ulysses S. Grant used to like to smoke his cigars. And people would hit him up for favors. I forget who this is a monument to, but it is one of the many. Washington Monument and Focus. You never know. Try to make my way around this. I might have actually routed myself too far south. I'll be darned, the sidewalk's closed there too. Can't go on to the ellipse. That's all going to be a long trek. Think it might go first course? No? I'll have to go all the way down to Constitution. Okay. That's the end of the day. I think that's the station. Okay. Yeah. Well, if I got to go down to Constitution, I got to go down to Constitution and back up the other side. On 17th, we'll get a look. Definitely not happening over here. Secret Service has blocked off the ellipse. You'd think they'd let us get a little bit closer. Got some Virginia Breeze bus lines. Not sure what they're up to. Is that the bus for the amnesty folks? I don't know. Maybe. That's it. I'm seeing this. 4:30. I need to be back up by the Mayflower, and I think I can make it.
But for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one, as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us.
Okay. Yep. American flags outside Commerce Department. Oh, intrepid electric golf cart. So you can't walk into the ellipse. No. I guess I am going to have to continue all the way down, loop around. I really wanted to do it a little differently, but the ellipse is closed off. It's a monument to the Boy Scouts of America over yonder. Right over there. And what else can I tell you? This is what it is. The passing show is just giving you a little look at who, what, when, and where. Reminder that every cent we spend is a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. Talk to an elderly gentleman, Mr. Conway, about his visions for the future. He's optimistic. It's good to see. It's good to be back involved with Amnesty International. We are one species, folks. One people. We can make this world a better place than the one in which we live. Yes, we can. If we're willing to be mindful about our cylinder. Now I've got a bit of a hike to get through here. And thank you for joining if you have. It's good to have people on board. Commerce among nations should be fair and equitable, Benjamin Franklin said. I believe this is it's not. It's Department of Commerce, I think. Let us raise the standard to which the wise and honest can repair. George Washington said that. It's engraved upon the Department of Commerce. Let's get ourselves moving to the west. Another Iranian flag there. Pro-war folks. It said that significant strikes were expected on Iranian targets today. I don't know what actually happened yet. Haven't been able to check the information flowing in. And I don't know if I can trust the information that we're getting. Do your own research, folks. Remember, anybody who's saying anything, spending time and energy to say it, including me, and it's a small world we live in. Everything is impacting everything else. 1% better every day. That's a good idea. That's all I got. Sweatshirt there. African American Museum there. Nested baskets. Think about how we can treat each other better. This world a better place. Generation coming after. That anybody votes for war want peace. Negotiated peace. Should be able to coexist. We are one species, very closely related. Coming along here, past the Washington Monument. Going to get a clear view of the Washington White House, Executive Mansion of the United States of America. The Truman balcony. In just a few more strides. Right now, we're looking out over at the old executive office building in the distance. There's many plasters. Coming towards us is a flag. This may be the revolutionary flag of Iran. I'm not positive, but I think maybe. I'm dropping. How many? Yes. Yep. Those folks were anti-war, I expect. It was not showing the imperial flag of Iran, but rather the one of the Islamic Republic. And one woman was holding a portrait of the late Ayatollah Khamenei. So everybody's represented out here. Admittedly, there's two ladies holding that flag and that portrait, maybe accompanied by a few others. I'm not coming to any harm. That's good to see, because there are a lot of different emotions surrounding the actions of Donald J. Trump and what Congress is apparently unwilling to call a war, but special combat operations, not too dissimilar and those that seized Maduro and Venezuela. Extrajudicial executions are happening in the streets of Minneapolis as well as here and out in the Caribbean. Got to look at the root cause analysis of these things. What's causing? Could be law of unintended consequences. Then again, it could be quite intended as well. When you think about the chaos that's generated by war. Should be able to see the White House now. Truman balcony side of the edifice there. Cranes for operations are underway to make the ballroom. Freedom for Iran. They're advertising for. Piece of that lady. There are a lot of expats driven out by support of Western forces. A very good view of the White House there. And the distance. This is about as close as I can get. Don't think I should walk up there. I continue around, go up 17th Street and back to the Mayflower. If you're still with me, feel free to ask me anything. Doesn't look like anybody else has really gotten on here. As a passing show is not that exciting. Just a lot of people walking. There's a protest going on the other side of the White House. Easily ignored. Protests to stop the war. Protests to continue the war. It's all one piece. The Amnesty International folks are supposed to be out there by now. I'm probably missing them. But here's what it is. Breathe. What powers, dear? Not too bad. We're over 50%. We can continue for a bit more. Had good conversations over lunch. The young lady from Kentucky who is an activist. She's done a paper on the situation that happened after 9/11 to our dead, 1917, 1919. That's a monument. To the First World War. The Second Division. Expeditionary Forces. Some chat coming into National over here. Free Spirit. We are the monsters. The Rock. Okay. I keep scanning about. It's funny. Small world. And a county overalls. It's a really nice day out to go out for a walk. Tell you, we've needed these. I've needed them. For sure. Suggesting my lunch. My many mints. It's good. It's good. The world is good. The people in it. Look at that dog. Beautiful animal. Golden Retriever. Crossing. Very popular breed. Understandably. They have lovely temperaments. Yeah, that's giant. Entry Bible course. Find relief from stress. Get yourself a soft pretzel there, corn dogs, chicken tenders. It's got it all. Probably going to cut the passing show soon after passing these vendors. So we're coming back up. Looking at what they're vending.
Hello.
Hey. Ah,
Tight shit.
coffee out here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Master Chef touch. Falafel over salad. Keep on walking.
Yeah, some of that for seconds.
Keep on walking. Waffle cones. I always find this a little tempting, but kind of packed. Kind of
You know, I want hold first time.
like, oh yeah, there it is. There we go. You never know. Snowballs. They got it all here. There we have the Memorial Continental Hall of the Daughters of the American Revolution. My sister's a member of that, I'm sure. I could be in the SAR, but I haven't bothered cementing my membership. My father was a member, though, and put up an SAR stanchion at the grave of his Revolutionary War ancestor, Jones Gill, and went on to farm Indian Creek up in Amherst, Virginia. Oh, yeah, here we go. Interesting language. You can hear all kinds of languages as you walk along DC's streets. There's the American Red Cross headquarters, in memory of the women of the Civil War. Everybody who was involved in the Civil War is passed. As of the 50s, the last veterans shuffled off the mortal coil. I love that. I love the commemorative stamps of that period. Cheap anymore, but plentiful. Sold off mine at auction. And I hope others are enjoying them. The collections that my father and I put together were released back out into the world, and on it goes. I have a small collection myself still, but it's all good. It's all good. I don't look at it. Keep it in the dark, away from the light, preserved. Potentially valuable in the future. I don't know. People don't collect things anymore. Not as much as we used to. It's a thing for those of us who do it. Onward. I keep on stepping. Yes, I do. swinging the camera around. You never know what you might see. It's one of the entrances to the executive mansion. Fellow on his motorcycle apparently is a legitimate reason to be there. It's got a couple of wickets to go through. It's a dismount, apparently. It's a monument there to our victory. A former fire call box there. When the cicadas come out, this area is just swamped with them. It's going to be a while until we see that again. So that's a monument to the 1st Division, World War I, Golden Victory. You see it there. Again, coming up on the old executive office building. An attempt was made on Harry Truman's life when he was in there on one of the balconies, if I remember right. It's been a long time. Not sure. It's the other side of the Treasury I think I'm seeing across the way. And what else? 60-something% power. It's not bad. Radiant black there. In line to Dwight D. Eisenhower Executive Office Building.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait. And over here, not more folks coming down the pike.
Eat that. Use some life.
Poof. Thank you, sir. I'm taking a picture of that.
Sure. Chicken first.
Poof. It's probably up in the 60s now. Maybe pushing 70. Didn't expect it to be this warm.
See.
It's a lot to this executive office building, I tell you what. Anybody talking? Courthouse. No, not a courthouse. Executive office building. We have passed the White House. The new executive office building's up ahead. Just past the Renwick Gallery. Which houses a lot of our folk art. Oh, man. My legs are not doing well. It's these long walks. I'll get back in shape. Work it. Had some decent protein. Both beef and chicken for my lunch. Could have gone a little bigger on that, but I had a lot of salad too. That was good. The one grumpy beef in a New York shirt. It's a lot of walking. We're going to swing back in by 8th Street. When I get there, this is G coming up. Not too much further. And we're going to cut up 16th, I believe, if I can. Not sure I'm able to. So we're very close to the west wing of the White House, the executive office building. I would expect that Donald J. Trump is probably at Mar-a-Lago or one of his golf courses rather than being out here. Big old magnolias gracing the grounds. Couple of old artillery pieces framing the porch there. I believe this section's probably blocked off. Many vehicles. Across the way, the People's House, the White House experience.
Sorry.
Closest most people are going to get. Yeah. More of our Secret Service in place. Backing up. The Redmond Gallery apparently is open. And we're coming up on H Street. We're going to cut back there and then head back on Connecticut Avenue, heading towards the Mayflower Hotel for the rest of the evening's events at the annual general meeting of Amnesty International USA. Still working. Right. Man, here's the phone. Time is 4:19. So actually I have very little time to get back there. 11 minutes, really. I'll be late. I always start these things a little late. I'll get together with these folks.
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking about artificial intelligence a little bit. Let's see what happens with that. United States of America, Lyndon B. Johnson, president, put up this new executive office building. Let's see what our homeless citizens piled as refuse there. Police have blocked off H for these events. And we keep on rolling. Good to have Alexei Zaitsev joining as well. I've had quite a number of you. My AI meetup is about to start.
Okay.
I don't think I can get that from Yahoo quite as quickly as I'd like. How's it going down here?
It's being fun. Boss.
We'll take a look. See if the Amnesty folks showed up in force. We're not too far away. And although I've only got 10 minutes until I'm supposed to be at a meetup on AI, I can do this. That's my shoulders. That's fun. Homing in. Homing in. Ad hominem. There's the monument to the Baron von Steuben. Friedrich Wilhelm Augustus Henry Ferdinand Baron von Steuben. He was instrumental in 78 training our troops. Served as aide de camp to Frederick the Great.
Where you going, sir?
Just heading.
Thank you.
All right. Didn't look like there's any traffic, but okay. I don't understand why they don't want you to walk on the road. Seems stupid. But maybe they need emergency vehicles to be able to access this. Because you never know. Somebody could give themselves some apoplectic fit. But again, this is the size of it. Stop the war on Iran. See how they were doing here. Relatively small. See if I can turn up 16 minutes. Looks like I can't. Oh, facing off. Oh yeah. I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do. The ladies with their flag is over there. War. Oh, doesn't look like. All right, for nationwide shutdown. All right. Go. Thank you. Well, that was fun. Party for Socialism and Liberation. I didn't even know they existed until now, but there you go. Vermont Avenue. That's my turn. We'll head back up that way if we can. I think I've seen enough. It's not huge. Maybe true. Love the flower.
You like that?
Yeah. So we're at the Department of Veteran Affairs. Let's try not to make more veterans if we can avoid it. Nice cape. To care for him who shall have borne the battle, for his widow and his orphan. A Lincoln. Established, I guess, the Department of Veteran Affairs. We're coming up on another square. I'm going to cut back as quickly as we can to get back on Connecticut Avenue. Right now, I'm coming up on McPherson Square. I don't know. Yeah, McPherson Square, sure enough. and I'm about 3 minutes out from when the meetup is supposed to be occurring. These folks here are definitely pro-war. Flanking operation going on. I think maybe, who knows? I don't know. That's 15th, and this is 15th, I believe. High Street. Ugh. Oh, fixer. Get tired. I'll find me a seat. Listen in on the debate. Here we go. 15th. Can't do 16th. At least not from here. Doesn't look like. It's better to go up here anyway, I think. That's high. Coming up on K. Victims of Communism Museum. It's interesting. I didn't know this existed. Killed over 100 million people. They're telling their stories. Whew. Kind of mad. My bones are weary. Historic architecture. Grand Park. Georgia Browns. Man, I did some walking. I did not find the amnesty people. I didn't locate them, see them. And the little cluster of people by the White House doing their action. Wow. I may have had a hard time getting there. But it is a sign of the times. Here's somebody's put up a little sandwich board with a joke on it. Why our iPhone charger is not called apple juice. It's Joe and the Juice. So that's for this little coffee juice place nearby. There it is. Whoa. 15th Street. I really need to be on 17th Street to make my turn. Shall I do this or that? I don't know. You're down to 40-something% power, though. And the passing show is getting less interesting. So I think I'll probably cut it here. It's been fun. Remember, every cent spent's a vote for the kind of world we are co-creating. Be good ancestors. They depend on us. That's it for here.